to Success in English. Unit 2. Chores, chores all around. Lesson 3. Grammar, the present simple tense. Objectives are: 1. The students should be able to form affirmative as well as negative sentences using the present simple tense. 2. The students are expected to specify the right uses of this tense. Contents. 1. How to form the present simple tense. 2. When to use the tense. 3. How to form negative sentences in the present. 4. Exercises on the tense. Form. We'd like to introduce a new tense today entitled either the present simple or the simple present. It is simply constructed of only one main verb. No auxiliary is used in forming it. How can we make this tense? It is already formed and we just put it in use. Look at the underlined verbs in these examples. I speak 3 languages. I can speak 3 languages. When to use the tense. Although the two have the same form, each has a classification of its own. The first is the simple present tense, whereas the second is the base form of the verb. If you are asked to provide any examples using the present simple, you will find the task easy. The tense has exactly the same form of the base when the subject that appears in advance is plural, such as we, you, they, etc. But if we want to talk about the speaker in the first example mentioned earlier, we can say, he speaks 3 languages. The tense we use by speaks is also the simple present, and we noticed a different form now. This indicates that the simple present can vary in form according to the subject. Since the subject now is the third person singular, the verb which follows is similar in form to the base plus s or es or ies. This is known as a subject-verb agreement principle, sustained in most tenses. Pay special attention to the base verb be. It can never be used as a simple present tense. It undergoes the same principle of subject-verb agreement by having 3 forms. Is for singular, are for plural, and am for the subject I. In addition, the base verb have has also 2 forms in the present simple as have and has for plural and singular subjects respectively. How to form negative sentences in the present. Negation. How can we form negative sentences using this tense? As a matter of fact, we usually add not after the auxiliary verb in any statement to negate it. When the tense has no auxiliary to negate, what should we do? Can we negate a sentence like, she lives in London, saying, she not lives in London? Or, she lives not in London? None of the two is correct. The auxiliary is a must for negation. Whenever we lack it, we should create it. The only group we refer to when we are in need is verb to do. In the case of the present simple, two options are available, do and does, depending on the subject, plural and singular respectively. To negate, then we'll use this structure, do plus not plus base verb. Look at these instances. I don't speak French. My friend doesn't work. Now our next step is to identify the cases when to use this tense. B. Function and use. The context in which we apply this tense can lead us to its uses. Look at the following examples. My father works for 8 hours every day. I often listen to soft music for relaxation. She usually waters her plants in the morning. The three examples have keywords like every day, usually, and often, which are called adverbs of frequency. These indicate that the actions are regular and repeated. Always, never, rarely, monthly, annually are some other examples of adverbs of frequency. Once these appear in sentences along with the simple present, they express habits or routines. The following examples lack the use of adverbs of frequency. So what do they indicate? Smoking affects smokers and those around them. John lives in Canada. Dogs have tails. The examples convey factual pieces of information. Their content expresses things which are always true. Expressing facts is then another use of the simple present. The two uses of facts and habits have a common nature. They are both not subject to change every now and then. Briefly, this tense can be used to express stable and fixed actions. Exercises on the tense. Now make use of the information provided to do the following exercises. Fill in the blanks with the right form of the verb in the brackets. My dad always blank news channels. My dad always watches news channels. 2. Jane does blank her parents daily, but she often blank them. Jane does not visit her parents daily, but she often calls them. 3. All living creatures blank without water. All living creatures do not survive without water. 4. Ali blank always there when we need him. Ali is always there when we need him. 5. All these blank my friends. All these are my friends. 6. Practice blank perfect. Practice makes perfect. 7. Most males blank football matches. Most males enjoy football matches. 8. Muslims blank in Ramadan. Muslims fast in Ramadan. 9. Christians blank 5 times a day. Christians do not pray 5 times a day. 10. A friend in need, blank, a friend indeed. A friend in need is a friend indeed. Exercise 2. Below is a short paragraph that talks about a university student. Fill in the blanks using the present simple tense of the suitable verb from the list below that can make meaningful sentences. The verbs are be, come, attend, enjoy, study, leave, make, live, suffer. My name is Ahmed. I am 20 years old. I am a student in the Faculty of Engineering at Mutah University. I live in Amman. So I come to Mutah every Sunday and leave at the weekends. I always attend my classes and study hard for my exams. My roommate is a friend of mine, which makes it easy for me to deal with him. We enjoy staying here together. The only annoying thing we suffer from is the transportation. Every Sunday we have to leave too early to catch the bus and arrive on time for our classes. Vocabulary. 1. Routines. Routines are repeated actions. 2. Rarely. Rarely means hardly or not too often. 3. Classification. Being put within a certain type or category. 4. Stable. Stable means not prone to change.